In this lesson, we're looking at dividing a quantity into a given ratio. So there are a couple of steps we need to follow, and it could also be called the unitary method. So just be mindful of those different names for things that we use. So the first step is to find the total number of parts, which means we add. Second step is to find the size of one part, which means we divide. And the last step, we find the size of each term of the ratio, which means we multiply. So in our example, we have Harold's estate, which is worth 4.5 million, was divided between his three children, Amanda, Bobby and Cameron, in the ratio 2 to 3 to 1. How much did each child receive? So again, when we do questions like this, they quite often use names where each person's name starts with a different letter, so that when we put it into our ratio, we clearly know who is who. Now they also put it in, you might be like thinking, well, which way does it go? The way that it's written here is the way that the names come out in your question. So Amanda gets 2 shares, Bobby gets 1, Cameron gets 3. So that's how we set up our ratio in the first point. Then we follow through our steps. So step 1 was find the total number of parts. So 2 plus 1 plus 3 means there are 6 parts. Nice and simple, we add those different parts of our ratio together. Step 2 is we need to then find the size of one part. So if he has 4.5 million, so we have 4,500,000, and we need to then divide it by 6. This tells us that one part, so I'll put it after, is worth $750,000. So this is equal to one part or one share. Step 3 is we need to then multiply. So what we're going to do is we're going to work out each person. Now people do this differently. It's entirely up to you how you choose. This is the way I'm going to do it. So for Amanda, she gets 2 parts. So it's going to be 2 times $750,000, which means she's getting 1,500,000 or 1.5 million. For Bobby, he gets 1 part, so 1 times $750,000, which means he's getting $750,000. And for Cameron, must be the favourite child, he gets 3 parts, so 3 times $750,000 means he's getting $2,250,000 or 2.25 million. So there could be other ways to do this. It might be that people work it out saying, well, you've got, so for Amanda, it would be 2 over 6 times 4,500,000. This would be 1 over 6 times our 4.5 million. And this would be 3 out of 6 times our 4.5 million. Both ways are going to give you the same answer. It's just a different way of looking at it. If you're breaking it up into parts like this, it makes sense to then do the multiplication, but this is another way that you can work that out.